Glory to the sun has returned. Oh, it feels amazing. I've been thinking about some of the energies that I've been working with ever since my first trip to Egypt. I really had an amazing experience in the Great Pyramid that people don't really talk about this aspect of it, but it is one of those sites that actually underneath has an amazing intersection of ley lines. And these ley lines are, it's interesting how many intersect underneath there. And then the pyramid that was built, the shape of it, which many thought was four-sided, is actually eight-sided. It's a slight indentation, and I think this time of year is one of the times of year you could actually see from above the slight indentation on each side. And that gives the pyramid the really high vibrational energy that is found at sacred sites that has this amazing healing effect. Now, this is what the ancients knew. They knew how to work with energy lines and to place a structure on the energy lines that would amplify the energy in a positive way. If they didn't indent slightly this pyramid, it could actually have a harmful negative energy and would be detrimental. Now, whether or not, I don't know who built it, really when, if there was a capstone or not, there's a lot of debate about that. But what I experienced inside of the Great Pyramid was a transformation. It was a sacred site. That sacred site energy was like an up-leveling of my energy field. And it affected all the energy centers in my body. And the work I do using the biogeometry tools is using that concept of shape to amplify the disturbances in your body to excuse me, not amplify, but transform. I was getting it. Transform the energy in the body using the energy of shape. So the human archetype ruler that I use with a witness of a client, I can go through a chart of the body, all the nerves, the lymphs, everything, all the organs, any aspect. And if there's a disturbance, there's a shape that will transform that disturbance to a higher vibration. And it doesn't just transform, it actually will keep emitting into the system this energy of sacred sites. Now, Ibrahim Karim, he came up with instead of focusing on the negative aspects of energy, he focused on the high vibrational energies. And what was the energy components of sacred sites? There were 3 components that were present, and he gave them a color quality, like the higher harmonic of gold, the higher harmonic of ultraviolet, and the higher harmonic of horizontal negative green, which also can be interpreted as gray. It's not a negative energy. It sounds negative, but it's not. So these 3 components are what are working in these shapes that I use to transform a disturbance. And then what will start happening is that you're going to be getting a centering energy in your system. And when you feel centered, you feel more grounded, you feel more high vibrational, and you don't have these energy leaks. Say it was the liver. I'll emit this shape, and then I'll emit it on different levels. There's different levels that things become disturbed on. The physical, vital, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And there, I can address some of the levels, or I could address all of the levels. My goal is to get the disturbance moving in a higher vibration, and then it will keep working with you. Sometimes if it doesn't hold, then I know that there needs to be more clearing on these levels. And, you know, there's like 3 physical levels versus 24 spiritual levels. So this is why a lot of our electronics are not tested on the human for safety, because we have all these levels. We're very complicated beings. So it's just a little bit about the work I do as it relates to sacred sites in the Great Pyramid. And this is all from the work of Ibrahim Karim of biogeometry. He's amazing. Check him out.